These are my 12 finance rules that everybody needs to learn, and the younger you can learn them, the better. And the first one is debt is a silent prison. If you get into the wrong kind of debt, credit card debt, student loan debt, car loans, whatever it might be, it is going to be a problem for the long haul, and it is a game that is very hard to get out of. So rule number one, debt is a silent prison, so just be very careful with it. Number two, always live below your means. I think that one's pretty self-explanatory. Don't overspend your budget and try to do your saving and investing first off the top. Number three, an emergency fund is non-negotiable. So to me, you need a minimum of 3 months. For many people, depending on your risk tolerance, you might want 6 or even 12 months. I'm someone who earns all my income on commissions, so I don't get paid every 2 weeks. So I like to have 12 months of reserves, but you gotta have some sort of emergency fund. It is a non-negotiable thing. The next one is invest early, not when you're ready. People always say, I'm gonna wait till I'm ready. It sounds like when they're having a baby. We're gonna wait till we're financially secure before we have a baby. Well, those days never come. You've got to invest early, even if you start off with small amounts of money, and let compound interest do the rest for you so that you can win in the long term. Number five, renting peace is better than buying stress, which means, as someone who's been a long-term realtor, don't let other people talk you into buying a house if you're not ready. I'll do some videos about buying versus renting and pros and cons, and even the stuff you're hearing now about this new 50-year mortgage potentially. Just know, don't feel bad if you're renting currently, because it might be the best thing for you. So just know, renting peace is better than buying stress. Number six, save and invest first, then spend what's left over. So you got to do that. We talked about already. Number seven, cars are money pits. Average car loan right now is over 700 bucks. Just get something that gets you where you got to go, that you can afford. That isn't going to be a big problem. Number eight, budgeting is freedom, it is not restriction. And I know budgeting for people, it's a word they hate to hear. Call it whatever you want to, but you gotta know what's coming in, you gotta know what's going out, you gotta do your saving and investing, and you need to account for every penny, because if you don't, then you're not gonna be able to win at this game of money and finance. Number nine, inflation is a silent thief. If you're not sure how inflation works for you, just know if you leave money in the bank and everything gets inflated, that $100 in the bank becomes worth less and less and less. It buys less and less and less. So you need to make sure your money's invested, and things like owning a house and stuff like that can be a hedge against inflation, but just know, over the long term, everything gets more expensive. I know this from the time I was a kid to I'm an adult, so just know that. Number 10, marriage and money go hand in hand. I wanted to read that one to you. Marriage and money go hand in hand. Whoever your partner is, even if you're not married, if you're not on the same page financially, you are gonna have a hard time winning at the game of money and finance, so just know you gotta be on the same page. Number 11, wealth is built slowly and not instantly. So I would say be the tortoise, not the hare. Playing the long game in money and finance is how you're going to win and secure your future. I know how to guaranteed get rich for sure in the long term. I don't know how you do it instantly, and I know people who have, but more times than not, if you get it rich quick, you lose it quick, and it just becomes a problem for people. And number 12 is money can buy you freedom. I always talk about financial freedom, but does not buy you happiness. So if you're unhappy and all of a sudden you get a lot of money, you're gonna have a lot of money but still be unhappy. So just know, money does not buy happiness, but money will make this whole game a whole lot easier, because it takes away stress and anxiety and a lot of things that cause unhappiness. But just know, it will not, just because you have a bunch of it, cause you to be happy.